Hi guys! So for this video I decided to redo, I did a highlighting and contouring video before but I didn't like it so I deleted it. So I decided to do a new one and my steps have changed anyway, so it's more like an updated highlight and contour video. But yeah, it's going to be a voiceover video, which is different. I've never done this before, so I'm really excited. But yeah, I'm going to be going through my steps and you'll just hear my voice over the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hi guys, so I always make sure that my hair is pulled back before I do my makeup, and I'm going to prime my lips with Nivea chapstick, and I just like to do this before I put any makeup on to make sure my lips are nice and moisturized. And now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base, and this primer is by far my favorite. It keeps your makeup on all day and it's so smooth on your skin. And what I'm doing is blending it out all over my face, really focusing on my nose, right under my eyes, and my chin because that's where I get oily the most. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and what this does is masks, it hides the dark circles under my eyes, and it does a really great job. I'm going to blend it out by using a damp beauty blender, and you guys are going to be able to see the difference. This stuff is magic. Okay, and after that's all blended out, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and the foundation I'm using is Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I'm in the color 360 Mocha, and I'm just going to blend this all over my face using my damp beauty blender. Okay, and in order to blend out the concealer I use to fix up my eyebrows, I use an old foundation brush. I know some people like the look of the concealer above the eyebrows, but I personally do not, so I always make sure I take out the time to blend this out really well so there's no harsh concealer line above my eyebrows. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my concealer under my eyes. The concealer I'm using is Maybelline's Master Conceal. And this concealer, I know I say every product is the best, but literally I'm so happy with the products that I've gotten at the drugstore. This concealer for a drugstore concealer is amazing. There's no creases and it stays on all day. And what I'm doing with this is putting it under my eyes, along my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. And this is just going to highlight the high points of my face and really make it pop. After that, I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender. And the reason I use a damp beauty blender is because it just makes blending more easy and it makes the look more flawless. And if anyone has any questions on how to choose a good highlighting shade, it's always smart to go 1 or 2 shades lighter than your natural skin tone. And make sure you're blending it out really well. And to blend out my nose, I just use my pinky finger. I just find it easier to get more of a thinner line than using my beauty blender. But you can use whatever. Whatever's easier for you. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just go away with my time. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with my time. And after I make sure that everything is blended out well, I go in with my eye brightener, and the eye brightener I'm using is by Revlon. It's their Photo Ready Eye Primer Plus Brightener. And I just like to use this to give me a more luminous look. It makes my highlight look so much better. And I'm just putting this everywhere where I highlighted before. Just putting it on top, and then after that I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender again and blend it out. To set this, I'm going to be using Maybelline's Master Fix Setting Powder. And what I'm going to be doing is baking my face. And I know a lot of you know what that is, but for those of you who do not know what that is, baking is just leaving a good amount of setting powder on where you highlighted, just so you can get a flawless matte look. I love doing this. I wish I started doing this a long time ago, but it just makes your makeup look so much better and flawless. And I'm just putting this everywhere where I highlighted with an old powder brush. And I did get some on my eyebrows, and that probably will happen to you, but it's fine. You can just wipe it off. It'll blend out. After that, I'm going to go in with my powder foundation. It's also Maybelline's Fit Me foundation, but in this one, I'm in the color 355 Cocoa. So I'm going to blend everything out with a powder brush and make sure there's no residue, no leftover powder. Blended, I am now going to put on my blush, and the blush I'm using is by e.l.f. I couldn't tell you the colors because they don't have the names, but I'm just using the two bottom, and I'm going to mix those together. And I'm just putting the blush on the apples of my cheeks. It's easier if you smile. As you can see, I'm doing a creepy smile. And after I put my blush on, I go over it with just the leftover powder foundation on my brush just to tone it down. Okay, now I'm going to contour my face, and I'm going to be using an Almay palette, and I'm using the darkest shade there. I love using eyeshadows for contouring because I just feel like it's easier to control than a cream contour. But I'm just going to be putting this on the hollows of my cheeks with an angled powder brush. And I also just like to blend it in with my blush a little bit, because you should never be able to see where your contour begins or ends. It should all just blend. Using the same Almay eyeshadow palette, I'm going to highlight my face with a light shimmery brown color. And I'm just using a small fan brush, and I put this right on top of my blush, like on the tops of my cheeks and along my nose. And after I'm done highlighting, I go back to my eyes and line my bottom lashes. The eyeliner I'm using is by Marc Jacobs. I think I got this for free, like with my rewards points at Sephora. Either that or in like an Ipsy bag, I can't remember. But it's just a glossy black eyeliner, and I normally just put it right on my tear line on my bottom lashes. And then I go in with my mascara, and the mascara I'm using is Lash Blast Volume. It's a waterproof mascara, and I believe it's from CoverGirl. put my mascara on, I usually try to figure out which lip color I want to use, and the lip color I decided on was NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Canes. And I'm mixing two lipsticks together. I'm mixing the NYX one and also another NYX one. It's their butter lipstick in the shade Licorice. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.